And Schindler was a member of the Nazi Party in World War II. And he was a businessman, and he was a war profiteer. And he was using the Jews as free labor for his own prosperity. And something happened to him as he began to do that. He began to get moved by the needs of these people. He no longer saw them the rest of the way the rest of the Nazis saw them, but he began to view them as they are in reality, people. And his heart was touched, and something happened where he made so much money, but then he began to use his resources to start purchasing these people from captivity. And they every time he would use it, he would go to these cocktail parties and rub shoulders with all the high up men in the Nazi party and go, hey, look, I got these, I need special people to help me. And they're all special. The little kids, they said, no, I need them because they got little hands, they could do this. And the old person, he's, oh no, I need him. He's essential to my work. And he was bribing the officials, bribing them and buying them. And so finally he had this factory, and finally he had all this wealth, and he knew how much every person was going to cost him, and he spent everything he had, and he got this list of people. And the man that was his helper, he wrote it, and he depleted all of his money, and he took that list and he said, this is a holy list. This is a holy list. And the war ended, and he looked around, and there was however many, it was like 1,700 people or something like that he had ransomed. And he had spent everything he had, and he could have been an enormously wealthy man, but he spent everything he could to ransom those people. And when he looked around, he didn't get happy about what he did. What happened was he began to cry. And he said, I should have done more. He told him, his helper, he said, you have no idea how much money I wasted. I should have done more. And then he looked at this gold pin he had on his lapel. He said, this is made out of gold. I could have gotten two more. One at least. One more with this pin. Then he looked at this car he had, and he said, this car, 10, maybe 20, but at least 10 more I could have gotten with this car. And the people surrounded him and said, but you've done enough. You've done so much. And he was broken. He said, but I should have done more. And I'm telling you guys, one day when we stand before Jesus and we look out over our life, we're going to think, Lord, I could have done more. I could have prayed more. I could have gave more. I could have been inconvenienced more. I could have opened my mouth and said something more. I could have done more.